Welcome to Desert Giant Gaming. This is Jake here with another review. I decided to stick with hardware this time since my Steam review everyone seems to enjoy. I'm getting good feedback. So I decided to do let me open these up, PlayStation Platinum headphones. So just to get ahead of it right now, please like and subscribe below. If you can take 2 seconds to hit the little button on both of them, really appreciate it. It really helps us out, and I'll leave it at that. So in the box you get the headset in all its glory. You get the aux cable, so if you want to just plug it into your controller, if you don't have the dongle or whatnot, I'm pretty sure this works without the dongle. I actually haven't tested that, but I'm pretty sure it works out. This will work out. Should work without the dongle. Just plug it right in, and I'm not sure you get the full audio quality of it, but you can still use it for music and whatnot if you choose to use it for music, which is pretty nice on your phone. And then you get a little dust bag. Has the nice little PlayStation logo on it. I'm sure you can see it there. Overall, pretty good. Works. And the dust bag does its job. I throw it in there when I'm not using it. And I've been using it a lot lately because I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty World War II, which is surprising because I haven't played a Call of Duty game since Modern Warfare 2, which was, 6 years ago at least? So, yeah, it's been a while. So, overall, I enjoy the headset. I'm going to leave it open up with that. There's a few things about it. I'll go through the buttons and the layout and whatnot first. So, down here you have the aux, a little microphone there. That says no boom microphone, as you couldn't tell, like some of the other ones, but it does its job. I'll talk about my quality at some point. Yeah, that aux port, micro USB, so your typical what you use to charge your controllers with, it works there. You got your volume. This is your volume rocker. So you got these here, and then you have the mute button right next to it. And that's where my first problem is with this headset is I really wish the mute button was a little bit either distance or separated this differently, or it was a button like the volume button where it's a slide as opposed to a press, because I constantly reach for it and press it, and I think I'm pressing the volume up, but I'm pressing that, or I'm pressing that and I think I'm pressing volume up. They're very close together, and it kind of just at a quick glance where it's like down the bottom half of the headset, I kind of just reach and grab it. But then there you got the power on and off, which has 2 presets. I'll get into the software on that later, but there's 1 and 2 on that. And then up top, all the way up top, it's like super far away, you have the chat and sound level differentiator there. It's not a scroll. I've had one where it's been a scroll wheel, so you can kind of balance there. This is button presses, so you kind of feel out what's best for you. And then on the other side, can you see that? That's the 3D surround sound. So one of the features about this, opposed to the gold one, besides build, is the 3D surround. The 3D surround was, I believe, came out around the Uncharted 4 game, where it, instead of just being spatially in the X and Y plane, you get a little bit of Z plane as well. So it'll tell you like someone's firing from, firing from up here as opposed to just over here. It gives you a little more spatial awareness. Unless I'm really looking for it, I haven't really had that aha moment, like, oh, this is working. Oh, I can hit it from above me. Unless I'm really looking for it, like, oh, that bird sounds like it's a little bit above me. While playing Uncharted Lost Legacy, but and I'm pretty sure Uncharted Lost Legacy supports it, and I'm pretty sure Horizon does as well. But overall, I mean, it's a nice little feature to have. It makes me. It gives a perception I'm feeling better, a little more about it. And I'm sure I have had moments where I have noticed it a little bit, but nothing really stands out heavily to me. So the companion app for this is overall not bad. It has a few different presets you can choose to log into your settings 1 and 2. There's only 2 settings you can choose from. The games that it supports in terms of audio styles is, I believe, Watch Dogs 2, Uncharted 4, Horizon Zero Dawn, and The Last Guardian, and maybe Gran Turismo. I'm feeling Gran Turismo it was. I can't remember which one it was. There's some basic racing, shooting presets that they have on there that you can throw in there for different styles of games. I'm using the shooting one for Call of Duty, then I use the Horizon one for any other game like that. So the one thing I do wish that it did do was when you hit 1, it would audibly tell you the preset, because I constantly forget what I have set to 1 and 2. Unless I go back to the companion app and reload them in there, there's really no way of remembering what is set to 1 and 2. And I kind of wish it would tell you when you did that. It's a little critique, but I just think it would enhance the experience a little bit. It wouldn't be difficult to do, since it has to register that anyway. But I wish it would do that. Overall, the companion app is fine, though. I did have some issues with it when I was having issues when I first got it, and I ended up updating the firmware on the headset. Updating that actually ended up, for some reason or not, desyncing the headset from the dongle. I had to go through. I called Sony help. They were actually pretty helpful. This young guy helped me out, and you had to do a few button presses, like the hold mute, hold on a button, and move up. You really had like 3 hands to do it. If you're on the phone and trying to hear the instructions, not very simple to do. But it got to work. It's fine. That was my only really issue I had while using it. But yeah, overall, in terms of comfortability, I really like the suspension style headset. I used to use the Afterglow headset, and that headset was the same suspension style. I feel like it feels it's a little more comfortable on long game sessions. I have it since I have a bigger head. I have these are adjustable. You kind of push them up and down on both sides, and overall I have it all the way down on the bottom side, and it is the biggest size. I have a 7 5/8 hat size, so pretty big head. But yeah, if it overall for long game sessions, this is more comfortable to me. I have a pair of reference headphones at AKG 551Ks, and those are just cushion on top, and I use them a lot at work and for gaming. You'll see me plug them into my Yeti, and I'll use it for when we're recording and whatnot, because I could use these really, but those are easy to use. They're nice headphones. I want to get some use out of them. Plus, I like the white. I like white technology. I wish these came in white. I have a white PS4, the original Destiny bundle, and I kind of like the white on those. So that's in the blue little cord. But back to comfortability. Those give me a little more pain after like an hour plus. Those ones give me a little bit of a discomfort. These ones I really haven't had much. Even with glasses, I feel like as opposed to my old Afterglows I used to have, which I got when I was working at GameStop. These have a little more cushion, and I think can facilitate glasses a little bit better. So glasses wearers, be happy. It doesn't really pinch it. It's not like anything with suspension. It was like it'd be clamping on you. Overall, it seems like it hasn't really bothered me very much. I will say that I do like the 7.1. I believe it's 7.1 virtual surround on these. I do like that for gaming. It does help a lot. I haven't used Astros or anything crazy like that, or Tritons or anything like that, but they do honestly help a lot, hearing footsteps and whatnot. I do wish that there was an option to have, at least on the PlayStation 4. I can't find that setting. It seems like to me that at least it used to have this ability of having the headset on and have the game audio coming out of the speakers of the TV. This doesn't seem to be the case anymore, and it's kind of frustrating. It's like I want to use the headset so I can increase my experience, but I also want my wife or my friends around me to be able to hear as well. And the only options I've seen are for game audio and all audio and chat audio. So it's a little disappointing. I wish there was a feature. I'm not sure that's on a place. I think it's more on the PlayStation software firmware side, but I really wish they could implement that. And if they removed it, I can't remember. I believe I had it at one point, but overall, that's one little small thing. Build quality, it's overall pretty good. It flexes pretty well. There's it's some sort of probably aluminum material on top. The rubber there helps that. Don't really know if there's wires in here or not. I know my old Afterglows had wires that went across to connect to both headsets. I'm not sure these are each wirelessly paired, have their own wireless chips in them. But either way, it worked. I've had any issues with build quality. I remember some reviews when they first came out that saying that it felt weaker, but the hinges overall feel pretty good. They're nothing bad about them overall. I can't really say much about the build quality. The only thing is I worry about this right here. That connection there is if anything that worries me. That'll break easier than anything else, because it feels like it's meant to move, but it also needs to be rigid, and I feel like that can have that can probably get damaged at some point. But overall, my experience with these headphones has been great. It does work with my PC. It can actually do surround on the PC as well. And I'm not sure if it's true 7.1 virtual or whatnot, but it does have some sort of at least stereoscopic 3D, which is better than nothing to me at least. But yeah. Oh yeah, mic quality. Obviously I'm using a Blue Yeti. Well, not obviously I'm using a Blue Yeti, but I'm using a Blue Yeti. The audio quality on this is gonna be a lot better than me just using that. It's a little dot for a microphone. It's not a boom. It's not gonna pick up everything. It doesn't have a pop filter, so it's not gonna filter out anything like this pop filter here. But it does the job. The only video I've done with that, and any videos I do in the future using have me speaking at all, like I did my Doom quick look, that was all with this. So with that quality, you can kind of compare the two. It's not bad, not great. If I remember, it's a little muffled, but it does the job. Again, it's not meant for recording and whatnot. It's not meant for quality. It's meant for just chatting with your buds while playing. So overall, enjoy the headset. So one of my I haven't had a ton of experience with headsets besides my typical headphones, but overall pretty enjoyable. It's 160, 170 full retail. I think it gets cheaper now. You can probably get it on Black Friday or whatnot and get a decent deal on it. If you can, I recommend them. The golds are very good too. The gold just didn't fit my head as well. And I like the suspension a little more than the cushion. It comes on the preference of what style of construction you prefer. So, again, recommend them. Go for them if this is what you want. If you're willing to spend the money on them, if you get a good deal, go for it. Okay, so like and subscribe below. Leave some comments on the Steam controller review. I had some really good comments, a lot of positive feedback, and just critiques in general of things I could just try with the Steam controller, which I haven't yet. I really do want to get back to that and try some of the settings. The one guy told me to try for first-person shooters, because playing Portal 2 when you can zoom in and whatnot, it was really touchy and it didn't feel supernatural, which is sad because Steam game or a Valve game. But keep that kind of feedback coming. Like and subscribe below, and see you next one. Thank you.